Chapter 1. Avoids responsibility in other areas of life. The man who never carries the weight. Understanding avoidance of responsibility as a warning sign. One of the clearest predictors of how someone may behave as a parent is how they handle responsibility before parenthood ever enters the picture. Responsibility is not selective. A person who consistently avoids accountability in work, finances, relationships, and daily obligations rarely transforms overnight when a child arrives. In fact, parenthood often magnifies existing character traits rather than fixing them. Many people mistake irresponsibility for bad luck, stress, or temporary immaturity. But there is a difference between someone struggling through a hard season and someone who has made avoidance their lifestyle. What responsibility avoidance looks like psychologically. At its core, chronic responsibility avoidance often stems from externalized blame. They believe life happens to them, never because of them. Fragile ego protection. Admitting fault threatens their self-image, so they shift blame. Low frustration tolerance. They quit when tasks become difficult or inconvenient. Entitlement. They expect others to absorb the consequences for them. Emotional immaturity. They want adult privileges without adult burdens. Such a person may say, "My boss just hates me. All my exes were crazy. I got fired because people were jealous. Bills are stupid anyway. You worry too much." The pattern is not the occasional excuse, and the pattern is never being at fault. When Nia met Marcus, he was charming, funny, magnetic, the kind of man who made every room brighter. He told stories about how his former employer screwed him over, how his landlord was out to get him, how his ex turned everyone against him. At first, Nia sympathized. Life can be unfair. But then she noticed the pattern. Marcus changed jobs 4 times in 18 months. Every departure was someone else's fault. The manager was disrespectful, co-workers were jealous, the hours were unreasonable, the pay wasn't enough. He borrowed money often. He forgot to pay the bills. His car was repossessed because, according to him, the bank was tripping over one late payment. He promised Nia he'd help plan their future. But every serious conversation ended the same. "Stop stressing. We'll figure it out. Why are you always making things a problem?" Then Nia became pregnant. Marcus was excited at first. He posted the ultrasound online, talked about being the best dad ever, bought baby shoes for pictures. But when reality arrived, so did the pressure. The baby cried through the night. Diapers needed changing. Doctor appointments cost money. Rent was due. Work became essential. Marcus began disappearing. He stayed out later, complained more, argued when asked for help. His new phrases became, "You act like I'm the only one responsible. I need space too. You're always nagging. You knew I wasn't ready for all this." Soon he missed pediatric appointments, forgot formula, spent money meant for diapers on stress relief, quit another job after a conflict with his supervisor. And every time Nia confronted him, the blame shifted. The baby's mother was too demanding. Work was too stressful. Society expected too much from fathers. Marcus had not become irresponsible after the child was born. He had simply become more visibly what he had always been. The baby did not create the problem. Responsibility revealed it. Parenthood is relentless. It requires showing up when tired, sacrificing comfort, planning ahead, managing money, regulating emotions, putting another human first every day. Someone who cannot responsibly manage their own schedule, their own finances, their own commitments, their own accountability, is often unequipped for the sustained pressure of fatherhood. Do not evaluate potential based on intentions. Evaluate patterns based on behavior. Anyone can say, "I'll be different when I have a child." But character rarely changes because circumstances demand it. Usually, stress doesn't create character, it exposes it.